Thanks, Mike.
All right, so learn how to save a life this week in downtown Sacramento. It is CPR-A-a-thon, a free community event. It's all happening tomorrow at the Capitol Mall. And joining us this morning, we have Ryan and Blake, who are going to put on a little demonstration for us in just a little bit. But thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right, so Ryan, let's start with you. Why should everybody know CPR, especially, I got to imagine sudden cardiac can really affect just about anybody.
So in the United States, 350,000 people have sudden cardiac arrest every year, and about 70% of those happen in the home. So this is something that absolutely can affect us, and absolutely can affect us in our home, not just at the workplace or at school. Yeah.
And I don't want to say geography plays any part in this, but Blake, there are some places like Seattle that actually do have better survival rates. So why is that?
You know, there's a lot of things that go into that. I was a Seattle firefighter for about 15 years, and they do a fantastic job. But the truth is they have really embraced a community aspect to this. And so fire departments can only get there so fast. And here in Sacramento, they do a fantastic job of that. But really, some of these communities that embrace people like Ryan, myself, yourself, in a community showing up with an AED, showing up, knowing how to use it and to do CPR, they can really make a big difference. And in some of those communities, we see 2 to 3 to 4 times the change in people surviving these cardiac arrests to walk out of hospital and have more birthdays and memories with their family.
Now, I know you brought an AED, and we'll get to that in just a second. But go ahead and maybe just demonstrate, Ryan, for us. What are some of the, I don't want to say updated, because I know that they've gotten rid of the mouth-to-mouth for a while. But what's the repetition that you need to see?
Absolutely. So tomorrow at CPR-a-thon, what we'll focus on is what's called check, call, care. So we're checking the scene and maybe also checking the patient, right? And what we're looking for is, are they breathing? That's what we're most focused on. They've collapsed. They're not responding. Hey, buddy, hey. They're not responding to us. Are they breathing? We can look, listen, we can feel for breathing. And we don't want to waste time. So they say no more than 10 seconds for this assessment.
Okay.
Our call 911, right? Check, call 911. And then care really focuses on specifically chest compressions. This is most relevant for adults. So an important thing to consider is that the survival rate for chest compression only versus compression mixed with breaths is the same. So for adults, compressions are absolutely critical. The other piece that's critical is getting hands on an AED. So until an AED or 911 arrives, we're looking at hard compressions right in the middle of their chest, hands stacked together on a hard, flat surface, and we're looking for body weight engaged. When we come practice tomorrow at
CPR-a-thon, those are significant strikes too.
Yep, absolutely. And what we'll notice is these mannequins also have biofeedback. So they're actually telling us how we're doing with our compressions. That's one of the values of doing training tomorrow.
Now, again, unfortunately, we are kind of running out of time, but you are going to show folks how to use AED, because again, it can be a little intimidating for folks who they've seen them around, but it hasn't, they may have not had a chance to use them. Yeah,
and so historically, I think people in the past thought that these were for a trained responder, and historically that has actually been the case. We really tried to make an AED that is that anybody can use, and truly it is a pretty easy thing. So I think if anything tomorrow, we want you to walk away learning that an AED can be used by anybody, and that this really bridges the gap between great response from your fire department and what you can do, and that can significantly increase the ability for somebody to continue to live.
All right, so let's show the audience real quick. We do have some details on the screen. The CPR-a-thon happens tomorrow, Capitol West Lawn. Goes from 7 until 7. Sessions begin every hour on the hour. It only takes about 15 minutes, so pretty quick. It's open to everyone. Best part, it is free. So for more information, go to capcitycpr.com/courses. We'll also put this up on our website. All right, Blake and Ryan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Really appreciate it.